Why go to the trouble of building an email list if no one ever opens your emails? Hi there, it's Nancy Tierney from Firecracker Communications, and if your unopen rate is going up and your click-through rate is going down and you are wondering what gives, why aren't more people reading my incredibly well-written, finely crafted emails that I took hours and hours to write, then listen up. You are so not alone. Businesses all over the world right now are moaning over the fact that they are just not getting the email engagement that they used to. People just aren't opening their emails. They're not getting the click-through rates. Even the big muckety-mucks that we've come to know and love in the online world are not getting the email engagement they once used to. Why is this happening? Well, it's simple, really. We're so inundated with emails these days that given the choice to open or to delete, most people will choose to just delete or unsubscribe or both. Plus, our attention these days, we get communication through so many different ways, through texting, through social media. It's just, we're inundated with information all the time, and our poor, overly fatigued attention span just can't handle it. So we're constantly looking for ways to not receive any more information. In fact, recently I learned on a video from Derek Halperin that actually people ages 18 to 30 these days, they don't even use email. They don't even have an email, they just use texting. Yet the fact remains that email is still the best way for us as online entrepreneurs to create a connection with our peeps, to build that relationship of trust, and to make sales. It's still our best channel to do that. It still creates that one-on-one kind of conversation as opposed to the one-to-many conversation. But that only works if people actually open your email and read it. So how can you be sure to write emails that actually do get opened and read and shared? Emails that do create that connection and build that relationship of trust, that actually increase engagement and sales. Number one, find out what is most important to your clients and write about that. I mean most important. What is it that they're really hungry for right now? What is it that's on their mind right now? Don't assume that just because you're writing good stuff, that you're writing even valuable information, that it's relevant to what your client is experiencing right now. Take the time to talk to your clients. Past clients, present clients, people that fit your client profile, and ask them, what matters most to you right now? What are you thinking about? What are you dealing with? What are you really hungry for right now? Call them on the phone, create a survey, pay attention on social media, find out what your people really want to hear about. Number two, stop writing emails that bore you. You know, those emails that you think you have to write because we're supposed to be consistent. We're supposed to consistently get out that content, that blog post. We're supposed to send something every week or every other week. And so you just kind of write it because you know you have to write something and it's kind of like boring to you and you don't really care, but it's just a piece of information that you think you'll share. Stop it. You would be better off writing nothing and sending nothing. Write about things that you care about, that you're excited about, that you're passionate about. Because if you just write to write, that energy is going to come through your email. People can't get excited about it if you're not excited about it. So only write about, I know this is a big deal, but write about things that you are actually excited to share. Number three, do write emails that are personal, revealing, daring, and different. Different is really important right now because one of the reasons people aren't opening emails is because they're all the same. It's the same old information. There's nothing new. All we're doing is recycling and rehashing the same old content and just sending it out to people. Cut it out. Start thinking about how you can be different, not only in what you're saying, but how you're saying it. Start using more personal story. Reveal more of who you are as a person as opposed to a professional, because that will immediately be more engaging, and it will certainly be different because there's no other entrepreneur that's going to be able to write about you but you. So how can you start being more creative and daring in what it is that you write about and how you write it? Start thinking about that. Start thinking outside the box. In other words, number 4, break the rules. Start thinking how you can break the rules of email marketing, because we've all learned a lot of rules about it, right? You know, the right way to do it, when to send it, we need to be consistent, we need to send it on the same day, we need to do it this way, we've learned so much. And dare to break the rules. Break the rules. Start thinking outside the box. Start sending what you really want to send. Don't feel like you have to do it the way you were taught. Go with your inspiration as opposed to your education. Number 5, learn how to write irresistible subject lines. All the tips I just gave you will really help you establish a reputation for writing emails that simply must be read. Emails that people will just be eager and hungry and look forward to opening and reading. But in order to establish that reputation, you have to get your emails read in the first place. And the way to do that is with a truly curiosity-provoking, intriguing subject line. You have to learn how to write those kinds of subject lines that make it impossible for your list, your tribe, not to open your email. It's just one of those subject lines where you go, dang, I can't let that pass me by. So how can you learn to write subject lines that are irresistible? Well, baby, that's what I'm here for. I can teach you how to write subject lines that get your emails open. Those kinds of subject lines that speak directly to what is most interesting to the people on your list, and or subject lines that are so intriguing that people just have to open them. They just can't let it pass them by. Their curiosity is just raging and they have to open it. And I can do it in about 60 to 75 minutes. It's called a subject line intensive. I have 7 templates, oodles of examples that make it easy for you to get the knack of writing these kinds of subject lines. And I'll also give you the guidance to make sure that you make these subject lines your own, that they're unique to you and true to you, because you don't want to sound like everyone else, right? So if this is interesting to you, you can just leave a comment underneath this video and I will get in touch with you, or email me directly at nancy@firecrackercommunications.com and we'll set you up for a subject line intensive session and you will become a super savvy subject line writing ninja. All right, that's it for now. Bye.